Coming up next on TVM-News, we have news regarding a massive drug raid in Florida. Charlotte Rocher takes a look at the weather, and Taylor Howard joins us now for Marywood and professional sports. All that and much more coming up on TVM News.
Good afternoon and welcome to TVM News. Today is Friday, December 5th. My name is Caitlin Klotz. This week we have news on a vehicle training accident that left one Marine dead. And we'll be checking in with weather anchor Charlotte Rocher with next week's forecast and sports anchor Taylor Howard. Florida authorities seized roughly 92,000 pounds of illegal substance and a trove of military-grade weapons from a career criminal accused of running an operation officials described as Breaking Bad on steroids, in reference to the former hit TV crime drama series about a teacher turned drug kingpin. Maxwell Horvath, 26, was charged with 36 counts of possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, 2 counts of possessions of a short-barreled machine gun, and a possession of a short-barreled rifle. And according to the Brevard County Sheriff Wayne Ivey, more charges are to come for explosive devices. Military officials revealed that a U.S. Marine died during a vehicle training accident Wednesday at Camp Pendleton in San Diego County, California. In a statement to sources, officials said the Marine was killed in a tactical vehicle mishap around 1:45 p.m. local time with the Marine Expeditionary Force, the largest Marine air-ground task force in the Corps. The Marine's identity has not yet been released, and the incident remains under investigation, officials stated. Young Americans are feeling the country is off course and their futures are unstable and deeply pessimistic about the nation's 2 major political parties and about the state of the economy, according to a New Nation poll. Gains by Trump and Republicans in courting younger voters helped the GOP win back the White House and the Senate and hold their House majority in last year's elections, but the national poll is the latest to show warning signs for Republicans as they aim to hold their congressional majorities in next year's midterm elections. The survey offers mixed signals for Democrats who are energized by ballot box success this year. When we come back, we'll have TVM's weather anchor Charlotte Rocher with next week's weather forecast.
This time on Munchies and Lunchies, I visited Marywood-Nazareth Hall to try the dining hall, a place where students can get up early for a nutritious breakfast or a late-night meal while they study. This time for lunch, we tried cheeseburger, buffalo chicken sandwich, and a side of fries. Find out my ratings and more on the newest episode of Munchies and Lunchies. Tune in this Wednesday at 2 p.m. only on the TV-Marywood YouTube page. For TVM News, I'm Felix Latini.
Camping buddy? Okay, you guys ready?
Dude, I thought you were driving.
I thought you were driving.
Oh, I never said I was driving.
I definitely can't drive.
Okay.
If you're high, just don't drive. It's illegal everywhere. If you feel different, you drive different.
Hey, can you chop the pineapple? Chop the pineapple.
Nope, I'm high. How about I wash off the grapes?
Yes.
Okay.
You're already making good decisions when you're high.
I want tacos. Will you drive? I'm a little toasty.
Nope, I'm high. Let's order in.
Don't make an exception when it comes to driving. If you feel different, you drive different.
Last week, Brandon met a girl on a dating app. One day after work, he finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being too pushy? Maybe it was too
Hey, sorry I didn't respond. I was driving. I would love to go on a date. How does tonight sound?
Brandon tried to play it cool, but inside he knew. A girl so smart, so responsible. She must be a keeper.
And now we'll turn it over to Charlotte Rocher with this week's weather updates.
Thanks, Katie. The World Meteorological Organization predicts a weak La Niña to occur for the next 3 months. The easterly trade winds, also known as easterlies, usually push the surface water on the ocean, letting the water be recycled and reheated. However, with this weak La Niña, the water won't be pushed around as much, making some parts of the ocean cool and some parts to stay warm. Meteorologists still caution for possible flooding and droughts. Now for today. We're going to mostly see clouds today with a high of 28 and a low of 8. As we head into winter, we're going to see lots of cloudy days ahead of us. We have the Great Lakes north of us evaporating and the jet stream dipping down south to thank for that. Next week, we may see some snow on Monday and Thursday, so get your shovels ready. With your TVM weather report, this is Charlotte Rocher.
When the Teen Titans go to the movies, they know the best way to travel is safely. To keep your child safe, be sure to use the right car seat for their age and size.
Exactly.
Hollywood, here we come! The Atom has arrived! Have a seat, my dude.
For more information on finding the right seat, visit nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Impressive.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Planning the right amount of food is hard. The Guestimator makes it easy. Just tell it who's coming and what's for dinner. Then it tells you how much to make. And yes, it even plans for leftovers. Try it at SaveTheFood.com.
This is the story of a boy who is very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where nothing could get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. It made him feel uncomfortable. One day, he found out he had something called autism. His family got him help, and slowly, he learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autism.
President Trump will be visiting our area next week. Trump is expected to stop in northeastern Pennsylvania on Tuesday, December 9th. The exact location has not been announced, but officials say his visit will include remarks on inflation. Both the suspect and the victim of a stabbing in Union County are in the hospital, officials say. State police say Robert Kitchen, 67, stabbed Terry Day Jr., 39, in the chest and arm during an argument along Buffalo Road in Buffalo Township Wednesday night. Day Jr. was taken to the hospital for treatment. A man from Indiana is dead after a crash in Monroe County. The crash happened shortly after midnight Thursday along Route 80 in Tunkhannock Township. Officials say the driver of the vehicle, Swaran Sandhu, 43, was killed and an autopsy is scheduled for Friday. The deadly wreck remains under investigation by Pennsylvania State Police Fern Ridge. Now on to Marywood News. It's the most wonderful time of the year. A beloved Marywood tradition returns, and we can't wait to celebrate with you. Join the Marywood Alumni NEPA chapter and the Office of Alumni Engagement for our annual Breakfast with Santa. A festive morning from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. is filled with holiday cheer for the whole family. Enjoy delicious breakfast, dance with Santa's reindeer, courtesy of Lynn McDonald's studio, and capture the magic of the season with the free photo with Santa, courtesy of Caitlin Arden Photography. Also on Sunday, the Chamber Singers concert is being held in the Swartz Marian Chapel from 3 to 4:30 p.m. You sure won't want to miss it. When we come back, we'll find out more about Marywood and professional sports from Taylor Howard.
Where's your emergency?
Everyone's on their way. What happened? When it comes to making plans, you are the best. Those 9 months were also 273 days of planning. What about your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. And let's not forget those barbecues you plan in detail for your family and your more vegetarian by the day best friends. That surprise party for your parents' golden anniversary? You get the golden planning. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make. When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those barbecues you plan in detail for your family? Or your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
Now we're going to throw it over to Taylor Howard with this week's sports news.
Thanks, Katie. The NFL is taking steps to level the playing field, announcing Thursday that all teams must have a new and approved field by the 2028 season. After extensive testing of traction and impact, the league has developed a list of approved surfaces that aim to reduce injury and enhance the player experience. Approved field materials include grass, synthetic, or hybrid greens. And following the Week 12 loss for the Pittsburgh Steelers at home, Darius Slay is stirring up the NFL waiver scene after being cut from the team's roster on Tuesday. The Buffalo Bills claimed the Super Bowl champion on Wednesday, but he did not report to the facility as he contemplates his NFL future. And after the Cowboys defeated the reigning Super Bowl champions, the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs, within a week of each other, they fell short last night against the Detroit Lions. The team was down one of their key receivers, CeeDee Lamb, in the third quarter as he suffered a concussion in the end zone. As the NBA gets into the heart of their season, some stunning plays are happening both on and off the court. The LA Clippers are turning heads with the abrupt dismissal of 12-time NBA All-Star Chris Paul. The decision was announced early Thursday morning, following an overnight conversation between Paul and Lawrence Frank, president of basketball operations at the Clippers. The Clippers had just earned their first victory after a 5-game losing streak the night prior. Paul and the Clippers head coach, Ty Lue, had not been on speaking terms for several weeks due to clashing leadership styles, which led to the dismissal. Another major loss in the NBA occurred on Thursday night when LeBron James lost his double-digit scoring streak, maintained throughout 1,297 games, in a thrilling game versus the Toronto Raptors. On the final possession, James had the chance to maintain his streak, but instead opted to pass to Rui Hachimura to score the Lakers' game-winning bucket. Another team turning heads this season is the Marywood-University women's basketball team. On Saturday, in a victory against John Jay College, Olivia Chulo joined the 1,000-point club. She led the team in scoring with 21 points and joined in the double digits by Ali Anstad and Anaya Ortiz. No surprises here. On Monday, the Atlantic East Conference named Olivia Chulo and Anaya Ortiz as Players of the Week, following their dominant performance earlier that week. The Pacers picked up another win on their home court against Elmira College on Wednesday night. Ortiz led the team with 17 points, followed by Chulo's 13 points and 15 points from Megan Cavoli, in a nail-biting win over the Soaring Eagles. The Pacers will compete in an exhibition match on Tuesday against Hofstra University. And it's been a quiet week for the men's basketball team here at Marywood after an exhibition game lost against the American University. The team has their eyes on the prize tomorrow versus King's College, looking to add to the win column before their home game against Messiah University on Wednesday. With the latest in sports, I'm Taylor Howard, and TVM-News will return after these messages.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzed and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So, yeah, I know. That's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Christmas is right around the corner. Marywood celebrated their annual tree lighting this Wednesday right before finals week. With that, Christmas is in full swing and everyone is listening to Christmas music. Woodward reporter Abby Tiraldo asked students what their favorite Christmas songs are, and here's what they had to say.
Welcome back to What's the War on the Street. I'm your host, Abby Tiraldo, and today we're asking Marywood students what their favorite Christmas song is.
Please Come Home for Christmas by the Eagles.
Okay. Jingle Bells.
Last Christmas by Wham! 100%.
Probably Underneath the Tree by Kelly Clarkson. It's a classic.
Probably Last Christmas.
Carol of the Bells, that's it.
You're a Mean One, Mr. Grant.
Rest You Merry Gentlemen.
Mistletoe by Justin Bieber.
What's the Mariah Carey one? All I Want for Christmas Is You. That one.
Oh yeah, that one's a good one.
This Christmas.
Can you sing it for me?
Hang all the mistletoe. I wanna get to know you better.
Hey!
Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You.
I like Mistletoe by Justin Bieber.
Probably Jingle Bell Rock.
Thanks for joining us on What's the War on the Street. I'm your host, Abby Tiraldo, and I'll see you next time.
And that's going to do it for this week's edition of TV-Marywood News. Make sure to like and subscribe to the TVM YouTube page to see all of the latest TVM content, and follow the TVM Instagram to stay up to date with everything TVM has to offer. For Taylor Howard, Charlotte Rocher, and everyone at TVM News, I'm Caitlin Klotz. Have a great weekend, Marywood.